How to Stay Organized. It took you a long time to tidy your room and each closet, but it just takes a few days to fall back into your old bad habits. You chuck something into the drawer on your way out the door, promising to put it back in its correct position later. Instead of putting their clothing in a washing basket, the kids throw their clothes in the closet and on the floor in the corner when they get home from school. Slowly but steadily, the volumes are no longer arranged, if not outright disorganized. It's one thing to learn how to stay organized, but it's quite another to stay organized. Keep watching if you want to learn how to maintain an orderly lifestyle. Number 1. Put everything away. As soon as you've finished, put everything away. This is one of the most straightforward methods for staying organized. Sure, it's fantastic that you organized your home, workplace space, or anything else in your life that needed to be put in its place, but it won't matter if you throw your keys, mail, umbrella, or other numerous objects wherever you want since you're tired and will get to it later. Making a conscious effort to do this as much as possible will make a significant difference in how ordered everything appears and how much better you feel. Of course, expecting you to put everything back in its place the second you get to work or walk through the door is unrealistic. It can be really beneficial to keep a random bin near your front door, where you can discard goods knowing that you'll have to arrange them as soon as possible. However, you must not let this bin to overflow. Set a goal to keep it as empty as possible and go through it every morning or night, depending on how frequently you toss items in. A lot of the difficulty here is mental. You may believe you lack the energy to sort through your mail or school backpack, but if you simply state, "I'm going to spend 5 minutes sorting this stuff," you'll realize that the work is doable. And the longer you leave things to accumulate, the less controllable everything will become. Number 2. Make your bed. When you wake up, make your bed. This may seem insignificant, but if you make an effort to incorporate it into your daily routine, you'll find it much easier to stay organized. An unmade bed indicates a chaotic life, and the sooner you make your bed, the better you'll feel about beginning the day. Before you begin your daily activities, seeing a nicely made bed can make you feel that your life is in order and that you are capable of confronting the day. It's much more probable that if your bed isn't made, the rest of your bedroom will be messy, and you won't be able to stay as orderly as you'd like. If you leave your bed unmade, you're inviting your clothes to build up on the floor, your makeup to pour all over your dresser, and outdated paperwork that you don't need to pile up on your desk. When your bed is made, it's a sign that the rest of the room will follow suit in terms of organization. Number 3. To-do list. Make a day-to-day to-do list. You should make it a mission to make a to-do list at the start of each day. This will help you determine your priorities, keep you focused, and make you feel accomplished for accomplishing your goals. Different types of list making work for different people, so discover a list making method that works for you and stick with it. Here are some things to consider when making your lists. Make a weekly to-do list for yourself. Then, divide the tasks you need to complete each day so that the total amount of work you have to perform is less intimidating. If you decide to only accomplish 3 things on Monday, you'll feel a lot better about getting through that huge list. Make a day's top 3 list. These are the tasks that must be completed in order for you to feel better and progress. When there are more essential matters to attend to, such as paying those utility bills, don't do something easier and more pleasant, such as answering a friend's phone call. Don't feel obligated to jot down everything you need to accomplish. This can really make you feel more stressed out. You'll feel better about crossing things off your list if you have some of the lighter activities firmly planted in your mind and set about executing them. Make sure your list isn't too long. Though you can add some reach items on your list that you'd like to achieve this week but can do next week without the world ending, you should stick to the tasks you have time to complete. If you make a list of 40 tasks, you'll quickly become overwhelmed and unsure of where to begin. When making your daily or weekly to-do list, you can categorize the things according to their urgency. things I need to get done today, things I need to get done this week, or things I need to get done by the end of the month, or things I need to get done before the end of today. This will assist you in putting things into perspective and prioritizing your responsibilities. Number 4. Planner. Make sure your planner is up to date. Maybe you had a great planner when you first started being organized, but you don't look at it anymore. So, you'll need to get back into the habit of filling out your weekly calendar and understanding what you have to do when. Having everything written down can assist you in planning future events and provide you with a feeling of what the week ahead holds. You may not realize you'll have a busy week ahead of you and that you'll need to schedule your time accordingly until you find that you've scheduled a dental visit, a work project due, and a baby shower for the same week. Make it a practice to check your planner every morning, update it as needed, and even tick things off your to-do list. Colorful pens, markers, and highlighters can also aid, especially in terms of aesthetics. There are numerous apps that can help you schedule your time and keep organized if you prefer to use your phone or computer. Some of them are pricey, but users claim they're worth it. Check to see whether one of them will work for you. Even if you only plug things in on your iPhone, doing it digitally has the added benefit of allowing you to use a feature that sends you a reminder when an important event is approaching. Number 5. Drawer Buddy. Keep in mind that drawers are your best buddy. If you want to stay organized, continue employing drawers, boxes, and other forms of storage to keep everything in your home in order. It's possible that you set them out for this purpose and then forgot about them, so make sure you stick to the organized system you've established for yourself. Spend 5 minutes each day reviewing the cubbies, drawers, and boxes you've made to ensure everything is in its proper place. Consider adding a small cubby or drawer to the table in front of the TV to organize the items you store there. This might be where you keep your remote control, stray pens, magazines, and anything else you use in that space on a regular basis. This may appear more appealing than strewn together odds and ends on the table. Think about putting loose objects in a drawer on your bookshelf. Extra CDs, odd-sized books and other loose goods that don't quite fit on your shelf but don't belong anywhere else may not have the perfect home. Using one of these on your shelves can assist in keeping things in order. Under your kitchen and bathroom sinks, place plastic trays. People frequently toss plastic bags, cleaning supplies, detergents, and other household items, as well as a jumble of beauty products and other paper products, under their kitchen sinks. Purchasing a few plastic drawers that may be labeled for specific products, such as cleaning materials or extra shower supplies, might make you feel more organized. Number 6. Time to organize. Organize for 10 to 15 minutes every day. Doesn't seem so horrible now, does it? Schedule a 10 to 15 minute organization break from whatever you're doing to go around your house or office and double check that everything is in order. Is your workspace as tidy as it could be? Take a final trip around the house and check your calendar to make sure you haven't forgotten anything. Making this a priority in your day might help you stay on track. If this seems excruciating, you can do it while watching TV or listening to the radio. Isn't it going to be easy to organize your side table while you're watching TV? Although multitasking large jobs is not a good idea because it makes it difficult to focus entirely on one work, there are methods to cheat when it comes to organizing your home. Fold your laundry while you're on the phone with your mother. Do the dishes while you're on hold with a credit card company. Look for ways to make the most of your time. Number 7. Notepad. Always have a notepad on hand. If you prefer to take notes on a physical notepad, you can use one on your phone or another electronic device. Having one on hand can help you jot down anything that comes to mind, such as the fact that you need to pick up some paper towels or a new approach to organize a job project, so you don't forget what a fantastic idea you just had. Make it a practice to jot down any valuable ideas that come to mind and revisit that notepad on a regular basis. It can also help you feel more in control of your everyday chores if you write down your thoughts. Number 8. Keep a diary. No, maintaining a journal isn't going to help you arrange the mess under your kitchen sink, and it's not going to help you file all of those bothersome papers on your desk. However, keeping a journal can assist you in being organized in another important way. It allows you to slow down and jot down your thoughts. Because you never pause to take a break, you may feel perpetually overwhelmed or as if you're spinning out of control, desperately trying to cross off a few items from your to-do list. Writing can assist you in this endeavor. Even if your ideas and feelings have nothing to do with how to organize your life better, writing them down might help you feel more in control and slow down long enough to get centered. Number 9. Purchase less items. This is one of the simplest methods to make your life easier. Because you're always adding new stuff into your environment, you may feel disorganized. When you find a terrific sale, consider whether you actually need the things or whether you already have anything similar or nearly as nice. And, if you're serious about buying anything, be sure you have enough room for it and know exactly where you'll store it before you bring it home. It's fun to splurge now and then, but you won't be able to keep tidy if you're constantly bringing new stuff into your home without a place to put them. Number 10. Get rid of things you don't need. One of the simplest methods to keep organized is to declutter. Make it a weekly or monthly routine to go through your belongings and sort them into piles of things you no longer need, as well as clothes and other items that may be donated. If you don't recognize anything, can't recall the last time you wore or used it, or just know it's taking up too much space, it's probably time to get rid of it. If you have items that are worthy of donation, donate them. If you have to accept they are absolute rubbish, get rid of them. After you've done this, you will feel more organized and in charge of the items you do need. It's fine to save a few objects for sentimental reasons, but you can't use this as an excuse to keep everything. A general rule of thumb when it comes to donating clothes is to get rid of everything you haven't worn in a year. This may come across as harsh, but why would you want to keep something you haven't touched in so long? Unless you're saving anything for a special event, you should get rid of anything you won't be wearing again. Number 11. Often say no more. Learning to say no to all of the individuals who want you to take on more responsibilities is another technique to stay organized. Sure, you might want to take on an extra duty or sincerely assist someone, but you shouldn't say yes just because you're too embarrassed to say no or because being needed boosts your ego. If someone asks you to do something you don't want to do, simply apologize and explain that you have too much on your plate. If you truly want to, attempt to work out a compromise. At the end of the day, if you're not trying to squeeze 80 different things into your calendar, you'll feel more in control. If you're having trouble staying organized, one of the main reasons could be that you already have too much on your plate. Why aggravate the situation? Allowing someone to guilt you into doing something you don't want to do is a bad idea. Sure, there are occasions when a buddy in distress truly requires your assistance, but this should be the exception rather than the rule. Number 12. Treat time as money. You should conceive of your time as a commodity, just like you should manage a budget to ensure you're spending wisely. What percentage of it do you have? Examine how you spend your days, preparing supper, going to work, watching TV, exercising, to see if there's anything you can eliminate to make way for something you'd like to do more of. If you want to exercise more, for example, you could cut down on those 3 times a week phone chats with your best buddy and instead go for a run during that time. Until you write down exactly how you spend your time over the week, you may believe you don't have a free moment. Then you can find yourself watching television for more than 10 hours every week. While it may appear that you have little time to relax or watch TV, this time does build up. Though watching TV can be informative, and watching TV to relax has never killed anyone, if you're suffering to find time to finish your work, revise your novel, hunt for new jobs, or do anything else, this could be where you make up the time. Number 13. Friends and family. It's something you should tell your friends and family about. Holding yourself accountable to your friends and family is one method to stay organized. If you're planning on doing some spring cleaning this month, let your family know. Tell your pals if you plan to send out your wedding invites by the end of the week so they can eagerly check their mailboxes. Saying you will complete a task versus writing it down is different since it makes you feel like you'll be letting people down if you don't. This isn't supposed to make you feel under a lot of stress. It is, however, intended to give you the impression that you will stay organized as you go about your regular chores. Number 14. Make a schedule for yourself. This is akin to assuring your friends and family that you'll get something done in order to keep yourself on track. For instance, if you've been talking about giving your items to Goodwill for weeks, give them a call and schedule an appointment. If you know they'll be picking up your items at 3 p.m. on Friday, you'll need to have it ready before then. Set as many deadlines as you can for yourself, ensuring they will assist you in sticking to your strategy rather than causing you to worry. Tell your supervisor that you'll finish that report by the end of the week if you want to move it to the next level. You'll absolutely be held accountable as a result of that. Number 15. Don't strive for perfection. One of the reasons you could be having trouble staying organized is because you spend too much time on one task, leaving no time for the other 5 things you needed to get done that day. Instead of ensuring that task A is completed flawlessly, ensure that it is completed well and that you have enough time to move on. I'm going to spend another 45 minutes on this assignment before I send it in, is one method to achieve this. Giving yourself time deadlines will help you manage your time and will make you feel more in control because you will have enough time to complete all of your tasks. Number 16. Reward yourself. If you want to keep yourself motivated to be organized, you should praise yourself for a job well done. Don't just do one activity and move on, reward yourself with whatever works best for you, whether it's a frozen yogurt from a nearby shop or a 15-minute break to read your favorite gossip site. Life isn't all about getting things done, and if you never stop to tell yourself how awesome you are or take a break, you're going to feel overwhelmed. You must know when to take a break if you want to keep on top of things. You might also include some incentives in your to-do list. You could go for a brief walk after you've completed the first 2 tasks. Maybe you can go to your friend's party after you finish that project. You'll not only be more organized and get more done if you approach your tasks in this manner, but you'll also have more fun along the way.
To get latest videos, make sure to subscribe and click the bell icon. Don't forget to share with your friends and family.